chain adaptation, adaptive capacity and promotion for the tropical fruit industry in Vietnam. So you see, whenever we talk fruit crop reduction in Vietnam and the climate change affects mostly in the southern part of Vietnam, especially to the Mekong Delta region. That's why we say here with you there are four problems, mainly the runoff and the salinity water intrusion. Yesterday we have already seen this, and the typhoon, especially the tropical depression and the flooding. Of course, it affects both to human beings, to our land and crops, especially our tropical crops. With the total areas of fruit tree in Vietnam, based on the crop production department in the year 2024, we have 1,300,000 hectares. And we see the occupants of the southern part is 62%, and the Mekong Delta region 32.2 hectares. Yes, sorry. Here I make the reference of the salinity sensitivity level. The most sensitive, you see, I pointed here, our durian, rambutan, longan, and the second one is citrus. This is Burthausen, you see. And also the mango, the next one, and the most tolerant is coconut and sapodilla. Based on the RFTC SmartNet 0, we could see that in China people also try to find a way to escape from this effect of the climate change. And in Vietnam, especially in the Mekong Delta region, we also using legume intercropping with different crops. In the morning, some of our distinguished guests have already informed the intercropping for increasing of the income, the soil health, and less death and disease. And in the past, in the first few years, you could see that SOFRI we developed the intercropping citrus with guava to repel of the Sila, the vector who transmit the bacteria causing greening disease or horrible. It got somehow successful. With our achievement after over 30 years, we make a breeding and we have over around 23 varieties have been approved. Out of that, we have 15 different fruit crops. Out of that, we could have the dragon fruit, and especially you see our durian. We also have 2 varieties. With the new variety, we have already licensed to the business people within the country or international. So far, we have already made license to for dragon fruit for 3 organizations and 1 for mango for 1 domestic customer. I mean business people. And we also develop many manual or book for people to check it and apply that for cultivation technique of different crops, mainly in Vietnamese. But some we also have in English. People can apply that. And in the future nowadays we could see that the climate change effect. So it needs more newsletter or book for this for people to apply. that will help to facing the problem of climate change. And within that, we also produce many of the biological control products that can help to support the tree growing better, and also produce of the safe products in big quantity for exportation. Especially you see here, we have the product for help to control or manage of the fungal bacterial disease, and also enhance the tolerance of the tree to different adverse conditions. And we also using different microorganisms for the organic fertilizer. And recently we developed the product for facing problem with salinity water. You see in the Malay that the Abuscula mycorrhizae is on the way. Besides that, we also study in different time of working like rootstock that for acidity soil, or the drought tolerant, salinity tolerant rootstock on different crops like citrus, like mango, and the waterlogging. Of course, for the soil-borne disease, because here in the Mekong Delta region, in the lowland, the soil-borne disease developed very much. That's why we developed the thing for the rootstock for this also. And keep continue with this. We have different targets to go for salinity tolerant, flooding tolerant, rootstock tolerant to the root rot disease. And we make collaboration with the BFR New Zealand to develop the framework, the frame for dragon fruit to grow better for ventilation and keep the disease away and have higher yield. With the people from Vietnam growing, we developed the framework for basin fruit to grow is have longer life. Of course, if they see longer life, the nursery doesn't want, because they cannot sell the seed. But it's very useful for the farmer because they have less input, but they have get more and long duration of fruit crops. And another thing is a consultant for GAB standard production. So far, SOFRI, member of SOFRI have made consultant for over 1,200 hectares in different crops. I make the list here. You could see that whether it's VGAP or global gap standard. And we also develop successfully dragon fruit organic certification, but a small area, that is 0.5 hectare. And for the here in the Mekong Delta, of course, in the past it's where the lowland, it is the lowland, that's where we could have a lot of fresh water, but nowadays it's not easy. So we have to save the water, the fresh water. To the aspect we move around, we could say that in front of the river mountain we have the gate to prevent of the sanitary water invasion. In the past, it was used for keep away of the flooding. But now we can use for keep away of the sanitary water, and also we save the water in different pond, different things like this. For the dry season, we can use that for fresh water, make irrigation. Because we can use the drip irrigation system. And of course we use high technology for management of the farm, because nowadays the labor cost increasing day by day, not year by year but day by day. So we can apply this, and people can move around, or they can use a smartphone to control this. In long times ago, the Vietnamese farmer, they have experience to dig the pond within their farm for using the freshwater irrigation in the dry season, and that keep the fresh water for the dry season also, because the fresh water is very important. And they make the higher bed, because it is lowland, so they make higher bed to keep avoid of the infection of the flooding. And also now it's good to keep away from the sanitary intrusion. And we have to know that especially in the Mekong Delta region, we have 2 times big problem with the inversion of the sanitary water. That is the year 2015, 2016, and also the second time in the year 2019 and 20. We have huge area of infection. Here I make the list of different provinces in Vietnam about different area of infection. So earlier we have studied some and also applied some in different crops. So for general crop we have the option, if the infection of the sanitary water or more, so we have to destroy the plant and prepare it. And if it get less infection, so we can try to make it recover. So for durian, that is the most sensitive to this sanitary water. We also develop the different steps for avoidance. Of course, I mentioned earlier, we use the fresh water that we have to store. Apply that, we can make drip irrigation for the plant during the dry season to avoid infection of the, to avoid using of the sanitary water like irrigation. And of course, some of the things we have to use the foliar sprays for the fertilizer, and also make it root faster, recover, and get the tree recover faster. Yeah, the different time we have for both for the root and the leaf recovering. Especially we use micro-rhizae. And after that we have different steps to have it recover faster. And as you see that earlier I mentioned about the citrus somehow tolerant, but it also effective. So we also develop different steps to have the citrus tree faster recover after got the shock infection by the sanitary water. And for faster expression of our or extension of our activity, our result, we use the leaflet. We develop the leaflet that can help the farmer to supply to different provinces. I mean, in here we could see that we supply to 24 provinces in the southern part of Vietnam and also the central highland. And now we do the duty. We develop the duty. That's the people, everyone Now they have a smartphone, they can use that supply fast, better. And also in the Mekong Delta region, we also have television line. On television, we sit on the television, people ask and we reply how to help the farmer to get faster recover for their plant. And besides that, we also build the plant clinics that help the farmer for free. Even though we have the app or the website, people can go there and they can learn. And if they know news on the new problem, they can make telephone to us, to our doctor in SOFRI or in different provinces, so we can answer and support them. That's a very good one. So that I make very summary about our activity and support to the farmer, especially for the fruit tree family, fruit trees crops in the southern part of Vietnam. So thank you very much for your listening.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nguyen.